The ton is about to change in a way no one is ready for. Whispers are growing louder, hearts are racing faster, and one quiet Bridgerton is stepping into a spotlight filled with desire, doubt, and danger. Season 4 is not just another love story, it is a turning point that could reshape the Bridgerton world forever. Season 4 of Bridgerton takes us into a softer but deeper kind of romance, where feelings are hidden behind calm faces and love grows slowly, almost in secret. This time, the story moves away from loud passion and shocking scandals, and instead focuses on a love that begins in silence. At the center of this season is Benedict Bridgerton, a man known for his charm, his art, and his search for purpose. Until now, Benedict has lived freely, avoiding rules and running from expectations. But Season 4 forces him to face a question he can no longer ignore. What does he truly want from life, and who does he want to share it with? The main story is inspired by a classic tale of love and identity, where one meeting changes everything. Benedict crosses paths with a mysterious woman during a grand masquerade ball, a night full of masks, music, and magic. She is kind, intelligent, and unlike anyone he has ever known. Their connection is instant but fleeting. When the night ends, she disappears, leaving behind nothing but a powerful memory and a heart that refuses to forget. From that moment on, Benedict becomes a man haunted by a face he cannot find and a feeling he cannot escape. As the season unfolds, we see Benedict torn between duty and desire. Society expects him to marry well, to choose someone suitable, someone approved by the ton. But his heart pulls him in another direction, toward a woman whose place in society is uncertain and whose past is carefully hidden. This creates a slow-burning tension that runs through every episode. Small looks carry heavy meaning. Simple conversations feel loaded with emotion. Every meeting feels like a risk because being together could cost them everything. What makes this season stand out is its emotional depth. Season 4 explores themes of self-worth, freedom, and the courage it takes to choose love when the world tells you not to. Benedict's journey is not just about romance. It is about finding his voice, standing up for his choices, and learning that love does not always arrive in a loud and dramatic way. Sometimes it grows quietly, asking for patience and faith. Season 4 sets the stage for a more mature and emotional chapter in the Bridgerton saga. It invites viewers to slow down, to feel deeply, and to believe that true love is worth waiting for. And as the masks come off and secrets rise to the surface, one thing becomes clear. This season is not about chasing desire, but about recognizing love when it finally stands right in front of you. Everything begins to change once the mystery of that night refuses to fade. In the next phase of the story, Season 4 slowly pulls the audience deeper into Benedict Bridgerton's inner world, showing how one brief moment can alter the course of a life. The masquerade may be over, but its impact follows Benedict everywhere. He tries to return to his normal routine, his art, his quiet distance from society's rules, yet nothing feels the same anymore. The image of the woman he met, her voice, her kindness, and the way she made him feel seen, stays locked in his mind. This section of the season focuses on Benedict's search, not just for the mysterious woman, but for meaning. He begins to attend social events not out of joy, but out of hope. Every ball, every gathering, every polite conversation carries the same silent question in his heart. Could she be here? The ton, as lively and colorful as ever, now feels overwhelming to him. The smiles seem forced, the laughter feels hollow, and the pressure to choose a suitable match grows heavier with each episode. His family, especially his mother, gently reminds him that time is moving forward and expectations cannot be ignored forever. At the same time, the audience is introduced more closely to the woman behind the mask. Her life is far from the luxury Benedict knows. She lives under strict rules, limited choices, and constant reminders of her place in society. Love for her is not a dream but a danger. Through her story, the season shows the quiet struggles of those who live on the edge of the ton, watching the grand world from a distance but never fully belonging to it. Her fear of being discovered clashes with her deep feelings for Benedict, creating a tension that feels real and painful. As fate continues to play its game, Benedict and this woman cross paths again, but without recognition. The audience knows the truth, yet the characters do not, and this creates a powerful emotional pull. Conversations feel loaded with unspoken words. Small moments feel meaningful. Every shared glance carries the weight of what could be. Benedict senses something familiar about her, something that draws him in, but he cannot understand why. This confusion pushes him closer to her, even as society pulls him away. Season 4 takes its time here, allowing feelings to grow naturally. There is no rush, no sudden confession. Instead, the story builds through quiet pain, longing, and hope. This slow pace makes every emotional shift feel earned. By the end of this section, it becomes clear that the path ahead will not be easy. Love is no longer just a beautiful idea for Benedict. It is a choice that demands courage, sacrifice, and the strength to challenge everything he has ever known. The pressure finally begins to close in, and the world around Benedict and the mysterious woman starts to feel smaller and more dangerous. In this next part of the story, Season 4 raises the emotional stakes by placing love directly against society's harsh rules. Rumors begin to spread through the ton, as they always do. Quiet looks are noticed, repeated meetings are questioned, and once whispers begin, they never truly stop. Benedict finds himself under careful watch not only by society, but by those who believe they know what is best for him. His family becomes a mirror of the larger world. Some offer gentle concern, while others push him toward what they believe is a safe and sensible match. Benedict is encouraged to think of status, reputation, and future comfort. Love, in their eyes, should fit neatly into society's expectations. But Benedict can no longer ignore the truth inside his heart. The more he is pushed toward a life he does not want, the more clearly he sees what he stands to lose. For the first time, he feels trapped by the name he was born into. Meanwhile, the woman he loves faces a different kind of fear. Her secret, the truth about who she is and where she comes from, begins to feel like a ticking clock. Every moment she spends near Benedict puts her at risk. Discovery could mean public shame, loss of security, and complete rejection. Yet staying away from him feels just as painful. This inner struggle becomes one of the most emotional parts of the season. She is forced to choose between safety and honesty, between protecting herself and following her heart. As their bond grows stronger, so does the danger. Moments that once felt sweet now carry tension. A simple walk, a private conversation, even a shared smile could lead to ruin. The ton, once seen as elegant and charming, now reveals its sharp edges. Judgment hides behind polite words. Kindness disappears when rules are broken. The show makes it clear that love is not the only thing at stake. Identity, dignity, and self-respect are all on the line. This section also deepens Benedict's personal growth. He begins to speak up, to question traditions he once ignored. His art becomes a form of rebellion, expressing emotions he cannot say out loud. Through him, the season explores what it means to live honestly in a world built on appearances. Benedict is no longer the quiet observer. He is a man learning to stand firm even when standing alone. By the end of this part of the season, everything feels ready to break. Secrets can only stay hidden for so long. Choices can no longer be delayed. Love has reached a point where it demands action. And as the walls of society close in, Benedict and the woman he loves must decide whether their feelings are strong enough to survive the truth. Everything that has been held back finally comes into the open. In this final part of the story, Season 4 reaches its emotional peak, where secrets are revealed and every character is forced to face the truth. The mask that once protected love now becomes impossible to wear. When the truth about the mysterious woman is finally exposed, it sends shockwaves through the ton. Reactions are quick and often cruel. Judgment arrives before understanding, and long-standing rules are used as weapons against those who dare to break them. For Benedict, this moment becomes the test of his entire journey. He is no longer chasing a dream or holding on to a memory. He is standing in front of the real woman he loves, with all her flaws, fears, and truths laid bare. Society offers him an easy escape. He can step away, protect his name, and return to a life of comfort. Many expect him to do just that. But Season 4 makes it clear that Benedict is no longer the man he was at the beginning of the story. Choosing love now comes with real consequences. Benedict must risk his reputation, his family's approval, and his place in society. This choice is not dramatic or loud. It is quiet, firm, and deeply emotional. He chooses honesty over comfort and love over fear. In doing so, he challenges the tone in a way that feels powerful precisely because it is simple. He refuses to be ashamed of loving someone the world considers unsuitable. The woman at the center of this story also finds her strength. No longer hiding, she faces the ton with dignity and courage. Her journey is not about being saved, but about being seen and respected. Season 4 treats her growth with care, showing that love should never erase identity, but support it. Together, she and Benedict redefine what partnership truly means. As the season draws to a close, the focus shifts beyond one couple. Their story leaves a mark on the Bridgerton family and the wider society. Small changes begin to appear. Rules are questioned. Minds open, even if slowly. Love does not fix everything, but it creates space for hope. The ending feels earned, emotional, and deeply satisfying, reminding viewers why Bridgerton continues to resonate. Season 4 is not just about romance. It is about courage, choice, and the quiet power of staying true to oneself. As the curtains fall and the ton returns to its elegant rhythm, one truth remains clear. Love, when chosen bravely, has the power to change everything,